Was it hard for you to get in? Was it community service hours that got you in? Was it your extracurriculars?
My goal in life, not my goal in life, but like my motto is like passion prevails. So I feel like my application, I really like focused on filmmaking. So like, let's say on the Common App, it would say like what are like your activities. I could have put like, I did cheer for this long, I was in this camp for this long, I did this club for this long. But I really focused it on film and activism because that's what I am truly passionate about. I feel like the most important thing was really just like speaking from your heart and just telling the advisors what you want to do and keep it original. Like, don't try to go like the generic route and be like, I want to change the world. Like, I'm just passionate. Like, everyone's passionate about what they want to do, but what makes you different? What makes you stand out?
Hold up.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of Going Up. I'm your host, Grant Fortune, and today I am so excited about the guest I have coming on, guys. She is attending Howard University. Welcome, Hope Bryant. How you doing, Hope?
Hi, how are you? I'm good. Hi, everyone.
I'm really excited for this episode, Hope, because obviously we're heading to the same college. And with COVID and all, we don't know how it's going to be, but I'm really excited to have you on today. All right, so you said that one of your biggest inspirations growing up was your mother. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so growing up, she has been like my number one role model. She's a single mother, and I've always just been watching her work hard all my life, especially having like a Black woman to look up to, and like knowing that like, especially getting into the film industry as a Black woman, it's going to be really difficult. So like seeing a Black woman like break barriers in that way, it's just really nice having a good role model, a good hard worker to always look up to.
Yeah, I respect that. So where did film come from? How did that come into the equation?
Actually, okay, so when I grew up, I actually have this memorized. It's so funny.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
When I was 6 years old, because when my parents got divorced, my dad was really into photography, and I would always like steal his camera and like take random pictures of him golfing. And then he got me my own camera when I was like 11, or maybe like, what grade is 6th grade? I mean, how old are you in 6th grade? Like 10, 9, 11?
11, something like that.
Yeah, I got my own camera then, and I always like, that was when YouTube was big. Like, do you remember like 2000?
Oh yeah.
YouTube was huge. Like every time we travel, because my family is huge on traveling, I would make like these little cute like travel like collages. I remember having like iMovie on my phone when I got my first iPod Touch like a long time ago. I've always just been creative. Like, you know, I feel like you kind of relate because you are like creative as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like when you're young, like you just have like that bone in you. And like, it's just a passion. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like, all I want to do.
Hope, I feel like if I were you, I would be so excited because since this has been a dream for such a long time, to have it coming true now, for you to actually be attending the Ivy League HBCUs in Howard and being able to go to film school, like I'm sure you're so excited about that.
It's been a dream. It's been a dream. It's so funny because in the 7th grade, we had like this project where we talk about like where we want to see ourselves in like 10 years. And I found it the other day and it said I wanted to attend Howard as a film student. It's been a dream forever. I'm so excited. And like, especially like wanting to like catalyze change and put more Black representation in the film industry. I feel like there's no better place to do it than an HBCU, right?
Oh, without a doubt, being surrounded by like-minded people that look like you is a key.
Yes. So my goal, like my total goal overall, is I want to create films with just more Black representation. So when you think of like teen rom-coms, you think of like the small little blonde girl and then like the cute like white guy, you know? And I feel like growing up, especially like living in a very not diverse area, I've always been like not insecure, but I've just always felt underrepresented. I just feel like having that representation, I just for little Black kids just look and be like, you know what, like I can do that. I remember like, because I love The Walking Dead. Oh, I like a lot of movies and shows.
I love that TV show so much. That's one of my favorite TV shows.
But I love The Walking Dead. I remember like Glenn, when he got, Glenn, a king, of course. But I remember he was on the front cover of Vogue or something, and like everyone, like the Asian community was so happy, and just having like those types of roles, like big roles given to minorities, that's needed, that's crucial.
Going back to Howard, right?
Mhm.
Do you think that going to Howard is going to be a big shift for you, like being around all Black people?
That's a really good question.
Mm.
Actually, I was thinking about that when I first got in. I thought it was going to be a big shift because I didn't know anyone. But then as I started like contacting more people, getting in more group chats, talking to everyone, I realized that people are people.
Mhm.
Like, because I feel like I'm a just easygoing, like chill, carefree person. And then when you just realize that people are people and everyone's really passionate, everyone is goal oriented and driven just like me. So honestly, no, I don't think it's going to be a big shift because I just feel like everyone's just like me. I've never met people so similar to me. You're gonna be so excited when you get in.
Really? Okay, yeah, like you're making me excited right now.
Yeah, I've never met so many goal-oriented people. Like everyone who I've talked to, they know what they want and they're gonna get it. Like I can text a random person right now that I haven't talked to, and they will probably know what they want. They'll say, I'm on political science major, pre-med track, I want to do this, this, this. Like everyone has their stuff together, and it's so great. I'm really excited to be surrounded by people who will push me and just to be better and just be Black and proud.
Was it hard for you to get in? Was it community service hours that got you in? Was it your extracurriculars? Like, what was it that really sealed the deal and got you out? Yeah.
I honestly think, because my goal in life, not my goal in life, but like my motto is like passion prevails. So I feel like my application, I really like focused on filmmaking. So like, let's say on the Common App, it would say like, what are like your activities? I could have put like, I did cheer for this long. I was in this camp for this long. I did this club for this long. But I really focused it on film and activism because that's what I am truly passionate about. There's a portfolio section. I made 4 short films, 2 scripts, like 5 photos, and a short story. I think you have to put 12 things. I think that equals 12 or 13 or 14. I don't know. I feel like the most important thing was really just like speaking from your heart and just telling the advisors what you want to do and keep it original. Like, don't try to go like the generic route and be like, I want to change the world. Like, I'm just passionate. Like, everyone's passionate about what they want to do, but what makes you different? What makes you stand out? What do you want to do to change the world? Don't say you want to change the world. Show how you have done that. Show your progress. Show your passion, like when you started, how you felt when you started. Especially like being in the creative industry, your writing is really important. Like you don't say what you did, you show what you did. Like for example, when I was telling you my story about how I started film, the way I would have written that down is I would have been like, when I was when I was 7 years old, I remember being passionate about film. Instead of writing that, I would say like, from 7 years old, I've always had this huge grin on my face every time like I got creative or something like that. You know, you kind of just like not talk about it. You kind of
You want to paint a picture. You want
yeah.
to paint a picture. I actually know that completely
Yeah.
makes sense. You've mentioned a lot about your goals in life, like what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. By the end of your career, what do you want to look back and say, look, this is what I did, this is what I accomplished, and I'm proud of it?
I feel like I want to have a classic, if that makes sense. Like, you know how like Breakfast Club is like a classic? I want to have a classic for the Black community to look back on, a movie that is not just like entertaining, but insightful and just inspiring and just can like inspire specifically like all Black people, of course, but like especially like Black women, because I feel like we have it so hard just in the Black community. It's just a lot. And I just want to have a movie that can just inspire young Black girls, Black women, just everyone, that being Black is amazing and powerful and just you can do anything.
Hope, I'm excited for you. I really am. This is you have a bright future ahead of you, without a doubt.
Thank you so much.
Hope, talk to me about the Black Lives Matter video that you made. And by the way, congratulations. I know you had 35,000 total views on that video. That's incredible.
Yeah, of course. So basically, my family has always been really big on activism. So for the Black Lives Matter movement, I went to a couple protests. I went to one in downtown Houston. The first big George Floyd one. I brought my camera. It's actually funny because I was not thinking about bringing my camera. I was about to leave it in the car because when I saw how many people there were, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna break something. I grabbed my camera. I just started filming. I didn't really have a purpose. I was actually filming to make like a little short like documentary for just any random like college application, just to have like extra footage for something. But when I got home, I got a lot of footage and I was like, let me just make something real quick and just put it on Instagram, because Instagram is just like a really easy like social media is there. So I got home. I remember I heard that the song that I used, I heard on TikTok, and it like it makes me like tear up. So I was like, let me use that one.
Okay, that's the one.
That's the one. Yep. And then I edited up. I showed it to my mom, because I always show my mom everything I make, because like she made one of the finishing touches at the end. She's gonna love me for saying this, because she always tells people, I did this part. Now she's like, that's the reason why the video went viral. It's because of me. But yeah, I pretty much just got my camera filmed. It was very like spontaneous. I feel like that's the best. Raw footage is the best, makes the best creation.
Okay, because obviously with success comes backlash. There comes hate. There's people always wishing on your downfall, right?
Yeah.
Have you had a lot of haters as you've been accepted to Howard, as you've had the viral video? Have people been coming at you saying negative things?
I feel like a thing with social media is that no one will say something directly to you. Everyone is like behind a screen, right? People could say things about you. I know people have said things about me because, you know, like politics is a touchy subject, which I think it shouldn't be. It should be normalized to talk about those things. Like, I feel like controversial conversations shape people. It can really help people get a better understanding. But some people don't like my views. Some people talk about me. And honestly, I don't care. I'm doing what I love. I'm happy.
It is what it is. You know, people don't want to see you succeed. You never know what the reason is. You just got to keep doing what you're doing, keep doing what you love. Hope, do you have, because, you know, for the viewers, a lot of people that are probably clicking on this video are either planning on attending Howard or just looking for some inspiration to follow their dreams despite criticism, despite setbacks. Do you have any words of inspiration?
Yeah, my inspiration is Nike's quote, just do it. I feel like not doing something, you're guaranteed no result because you're not doing it. And if you do it and you get a bad result, you should use that bad result to push you to do better. Because I feel like so many opportunities, like I look back when I was really shy and quiet, and I kind of regret being like that and just kind of staying to myself. I wish I was more open from a younger age and I wasn't so like shy or whatever. Just follow your dreams, because like honestly, the money will come or the success will come, but I feel like happiness is more important. And when you're happy with something, you're more passionate, and it just all like just trickles down. So my advice is just do it, and who cares what other people say?
Yes, ma'am. All right, Hope, you are a very inspirational person. Like I said earlier, you have a very bright future ahead of you, and I'm excited to be attending Howard with you in the future.
Thank you so much. It was so nice speaking with you and meeting you again.
Hope, shout out all your social medias, whatever you want the viewers to follow you on or to contact you on, and I'll make sure I put it back in the video. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I pretty much just use Instagram. I'm not really a big social media person, but my Instagram is HopebryantL. And I also have like a link tree in my bio with I'm starting a website with my videos so everyone can see like why I submit to colleges. And that's pretty much it. Everything's in my Instagram bio, so just follow my Instagram at HopebryantL.
All right, Hope, I'll make sure I edit that back in the video. Look, this was fantastic. This is gonna make for a great episode. I appreciate you coming on. You are, like I said, you're an amazing person. You really are.
So much. Thank you.